Out for delivery on the 9th. Today is the 9th. Alright. Wonder what this could be. Corolla's gonna be living low life. Alright everyone, so over there we've got my latest purchase. Bam, Ksport Coilovers. But I do have to use that car the next 2 days to go places. So these are just gonna be sitting here in my garage until Thursday. We're gonna be installing the coilovers today. It's actually Tuesday right now. I said I was gonna install them on Thursday, but I'm way too excited to install these. And there's that car over there. You can't see it. It's not my car, but I mean, if I need to go somewhere, hey, I can just use that. I'm just gonna real quick talk about like what I got and why I got it. Not really why, because that's obvious. These are Ksport Control Pro coilovers. And these were actually supposed to come a month later than now, but they're here for some reason. They're supposed to be here sometime in August. That's what they were telling me, but then I got an email and they're like, hey, it's gonna be here like July 9th. I didn't know what to think. I was really happy though. I always film getting the car up in the air, but there's no point in doing that because it's the exact same process every single time, so I'm not going to film it because I don't have to. It's not necessary whatsoever. I'm probably just gonna do the front ones first and the back, and we'll go from there. Alright everyone, so it is the next day and I'm still working on this because this is being a little bit of a pain. I just got this out today because I cut it out. I cut it right here and was able to pull that out, and now my plan is I'm just gonna take my angle grinder and just cut it right here and just get it over with. I need to real quick go ahead and just pull my socket out of there so I don't damage my socket. I just went to the auto parts store today and got a new sway bar link. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to fit my angle grinder in there, snip it off, and then have fun. But first, yeah, I have an air-conditioned garage. Totally. There we go. I do also want to show you guys a little project that I have not been working on, but I'm wondering if you guys are interested in seeing it. I got this like 5 or 6 years ago, but bam. I got this dirt bike like 5 or 6 years ago. It's a little small for me now, but I'm wondering if you guys would like to see a project done with this, sort of fixing it and then basically getting it to run, because right now it doesn't even run. So I'm interested if you guys want to see that. If you guys want to see me sort of fix it up and then get it to run, then probably sell it. I'm not sure on that. We could have it as a little runaround too. I can install a little trailer hitch in there. I could tow this thing around in the highway. Oh, you guys might be wondering about this. It's not my project. Just so you know. Yeah, that's good. We're going to be working on the left side coilover today, and hopefully maybe one of the rear coilovers too. But I do need to go back to the right coilover because there is a slight issue going on where when I turn the steering wheel, it'll turn most of the way, but then at that last like quarter of a turn, and it starts to become really difficult to turn, or not really extremely difficult, but it becomes more difficult to turn. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't know why that is. I think it's probably a simple answer. So I'm gonna go back and take a look at that, but I want to finish the rest of the coilovers first so I don't get hung up on the right side of the car. Alright everyone, it's been a few hours since I last recorded because pretty much I've already filmed all this stuff on the right side, so I'm just doing it on the left side now. It's basically repeating shit. I don't really want to do that, but it is now 4 o'clock and I just now was able to remove the bolt. As you can see, I did use my angle grinder again, and now we're going to just paint it. Air conditioning. So a robin decided to, or robins, I guess, decided to build a nest in my backyard. So that's what I was just filming there. So pretty much, here is the other coilover and put on. It has a little bit of, I think it has a little bit of play. Yeah, it has a little bit of sideways play. I'm gonna have to take a look at that one too after I take a look at the right side, which is fine because I was going to inspect the rear or the front coilovers anyway. But for now, we're going to move on to the rear coilovers just so at least this car is drivable. Alright, so it turns out you actually have to move the seat back and then pull this down to get access to all the bolts, which is annoying because my seat cover kind of falls off with it, but whatever, that's alright. This is honestly super clean for being 11 years old in an 11-year-old car. It's this strut, or really this is technically a coilover. This factory coilover, I guess you can say, is actually pretty damn clean. Alright, well, here's the coilover. Is this the right one? I think, yeah, it is. It's the right one. Well, I mean, it's the correct one. It's for the left side. I'm gonna figure out what ride height I want before I put it in, though, because I need to adjust it so it will sit correctly. Alright, guys, so I haven't actually filmed a whole lot since the last time, but here we have this wheel. This wheel is officially lowered. It's just slightly more than 3 fingers, so it's just slightly, it has slightly more gap than the front does, but that's okay. It's pretty close, and I think when I do go to lower the car, it'll lower down a little bit more as well. On this side, I just got the coilover in. It's not even bolted in. I do need to go ahead and put that other bolt back in here for this bottom area. That's what I'm gonna do. Just need a washer, and I can bolt it back in. So this moves up a little bit. That's actually a little lower than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I'm so much taller in this car now. Oh my god. This hitch is going to hit the ground. That's why I need to pull this off ASAP. I need to cut it off because it's getting bad. I'm just gonna check for any like steering play or anything. Oh. That might just be the sway bar linkage. Yeah, surprisingly made it.